welcome to day 6. Hope you're all well today. And today I want to talk about short-term gratification versus long-term gain. When we have a habit that we do over and over, any benefits we get from it are only ever short-term. And in many cases, they can be very short-term because the pleasure comes from the moment we decide to act out our habit. In most cases, the pleasure that we feel comes from the fact that you have satisfied the addiction by deciding to go ahead and have that cream cake rather than the act itself. And when we're addicted, there is a part of our brain that will keep nudging you to act out your habit under certain circumstances or at certain times of the day. And when we decide that, yes, we will go ahead and smoke that cigarette or we will have that glass of wine, you calm down the mind as it's happy. It has done its job. You're stressed, it jumps in to help. Go on, have a drink, it urges you. And you think, why not? It's been a long day, the boss has been a nightmare again. I deserve a drink. Job done, and the brain goes off to take care of something else because it's very busy and it has got lots to do, and your craving disappears. And this is the point that you feel better. You feel relief because you're no longer having that internal fight in your mind when you're being urged to go ahead and act out your behaviour. How you see your treat will make stopping either extremely difficult or remarkably easy. Are you giving up something that you still want in your life? Or are you adding something into your life that will have a positive benefit in the long term? Short-term sacrifice for a long-term gain. We get self-control not by toughing it out and saying no, no, again and again and again. We get self-control by the way we think, so that saying no becomes easy, because this is just something we don't want in our lives anymore. Therefore, the reward, the long-term gain, has to be big enough. So when you think of your treat, it is important that you don't focus on the immediate gratification, but to change your focus to the long-term damage that you will be doing to your health. Switching from short-term, which isn't really a gain, because remember you're only satisfying a craving, to long-term, which will reduce cravings, and over time cravings will become milder and milder and will happen less and less frequently. So for today's challenge, I want you to make a list. 2 columns. In the first column, I want you to list the short-term pleasure that you get out of your habit. And be honest with yourself. Are you really getting something out of your habit? Or are you just satisfying and thereby removing the craving for the habit? And in the second column, I want you to list the long-term gains that you will get by not acting out your habit. In trying to change how we are feeling in the moment by using something outside of ourselves, it's only ever going to give us short-term gains and will make our long-term goals more difficult to achieve. So you need to focus on the long-term benefits and ask yourself, is this short-term imaginary pleasure really worth all the long-term pain? Bye for now. Have a great day.